A little over a year ago, we purchased a beautiful piece of land in the Spanish mountains with the idea of moving the entire sanctuary. So this path that we're walking on now is the boundary of the sanctuary, of our land, and it's where the fence is going to be. And obviously this is important to keep the animals where they're supposed to be, because you know what Steve and Ronnie are like. But also it protects them from anyone who might want to cause them any harm. Basically it just keeps it all enclosed and safe. So yeah, this is what we are fundraising for now, and it's very important because without it we can't really have the animals here. It's such a protected area that there are very strict rules and regulations about what we can and can't do. We have the permissions for the fence, so we can go ahead and build them, the external and internal fences, and now we just need the money to instruct the fence company to do that. You might be able to tell why we fell in love with this property. It's like a green oasis in an otherwise desertified Spanish countryside. It has so much nature and diversity. But one of the best things about this land is the peace. It's a bit steep. It's a bit of a relief, to be honest, when the ground finally levels out. But this view, it makes it worth it. So this section over here, and it goes on quite a bit further, is going to be the horses' meadow, and they will have this as their main paddock area with their food and water. But what they will have is a very large track system which will go around the border of the land, and they will feel basically free as they will be able to wander around the whole outside of the land. So that's the idea here. So one of the major selling points for us for this place was the fact that it actually has a cave, which is currently under some renovation, and we very much look forward to showing it to you. But we just thought it would be a very good centre for the volunteers to gather, to be able to accommodate volunteers and to have all the facilities there as well. And it has some spectacular views from just outside the cave. So this is going to be the garden area where we eventually would like to be able to grow our own veg here. And then further up is where the dogs will have their outdoor run area. So it's kind of hard to see the wood for the trees here, excuse the pun, but this area will be the goats area. They're going to have so much more land than they do already, and the terrain is a lot more interesting, it's a lot more natural for them, and this is where they're going to be. So we can't wait to get them up here because it's just it's going to be paradise for them. So this is one of our favourite spots. It is kind of the highest point that you can easily get to on the land. It does go further back into the forest and a little higher up, but it's harder to get to. But yeah, we think it would be really nice to put a little observation area here where people could meditate or just enjoy stargazing from the top of the sanctuary. So this is going to be the donkeys and mini horses area, and it goes quite far back down past these trees as well. And they will have access to the track system that the horses will be on, so they will also be able to wander the whole perimeter of the sanctuary. So we want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has already donated to our fundraiser. We are getting very close to being able to start this fence, which is so exciting. But we do need a little bit more support. So if you are able to make a donation to our fence fundraiser, the link will be in the description, and let's do this. Let's get this fence built, and then the animals can start moving to their new paradise. Was that fun?